Lali-ho everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. So, I did finish my grinding as I said I would. I got a couple of new pieces of gear for our team. Have a spare. Let's see, I got the Thunder Rod. I thought I bought a spare Fire Rod, but I may not have. I actually may not have done that yet. Anyway, yeah, I got our full set of mithril equipment on Ferris. Due to Ferris's, let's see here, Ferris has lower defense. Oh, they have the same defense, actually. Okay, well, how's HP, though? Ferris has low, yeah, Ferris has lower HP, that's what it was. I was trying to remember, I was like, there's something that Ferris doesn't have that made me leave the Elven Mantle on them. Okay. Anyway. I don't even remember the voice I gave this guy. Took you long enough. Just as I suspected, the ship's engine is straining the crystal's power. The engine? Yes, the engine doesn't stop, and quickly, the fire crystal will shatter. Will you go and turn it off? Oh, no, that was him asking me us to turn it off. Oh, well, anyway, yes. This door leads inside the ship, but it'll be tough going from here. The ship's been overrun with monsters. Good luck. We're counting on you. Now, and away we go. You can leave anytime. It's not a big deal. Roll map here. Can't remember. I think that's actually a place to get the world map if you don't get it before. If I'm not mistaken, there is a second place to get the world map. You don't have to get it from the place I got it from. Anyway, welcome to the fire-powered ship. Alright, this is a dungeon. It's a dungeon. That's all I can really say about it. Mithril gloves, not really that important, but hey, it's treasure. Here we have crew dust. If you fight them, if you get it here where there's only one of them on screen, they will blind you. And they're apparently immune to fire. Yep, there it is, flash. And this game, of course, blind works like it normally would, where it reduces your accuracy. I think it's by half, so we don't want that. I don't think we have a spell for it, so yeah, we're gonna have to use eye drops. At least on Ferris, because Ferris is more important on that. I'm gonna leave it on Gala for now. Mostly because that's you can AoE to avoid that, but can't remember which way I need to be going. This is not a long dungeon, but it's long enough. The paths kind of loop in around themselves. Then there's the defeaters. The defeaters are another enemy that I don't really want to leave them by themselves, but I kind of do, so I can show. So if a defeater, if I'm not mistaken, if a defeater is the last thing that's existence. Let me see. Come on. There we go. Now we should be able to kill the defeater. And if it's the last thing, it summons motor traps. Now, motor traps are just a basic mechanical enemy, not too big. They're too big a deal. They do some decent damage, but nothing too special. Gamma Ray kind of stop, isn't it? Yeah, stop. So, Gamma Ray is annoying, but other than that, there's really not too much special with them, unless you hit them with electrical damage, in which case they then explode on you. That will be important later, not right now. We will come back to that another time. Phoenix now. Stop also does not last through outside of battle, so we're good. Is this the actual way forward, or is this for another treasure? Ultimately, that's the question. Since it's the way forward, I do technically need to back up a second. It's the way forward, because I'm fairly certain that this is... Yeah. Well, it's like... Is there really anything special on that road? I don't think there is. We'll just keep going. I ain't that worried about it. But we do need the ability points, so I am going to keep fighting. I do need to see you guys, are you weak to ice? Okay, they are weak to ice, it looks like. Or at the very least, they take neutral damage from ice. Are these the ones that heal from fire? Oh, they're just immune to fire, okay. I guess I'm not that worried about 100% of the dungeon. I'll come back through here later on anyway, so... Preemptive strike, nice. Alright, so let us Thundara everything. I don't know if that's going to actually affect anything. It did not affect anything. Wow, okay. Also, Protect can only be cast on one, just so you can see that. That is very important later. Very important later. As that means I'm going to have, if I want Protect on the whole team, I have to take 2 turns with both of my people casting it. And so that's going to be very key knowledge later. Okay, so it takes 0 from fire and lightning. How about, oh, it heals from light ice. Okay. Well, that's a thing that has happened. Yeah. So this little convoluted mess is you go through one of the areas and you fall down to the area below. That one just leads us back around. Now I want to say it's one of the middle ones that we need. I don't remember exactly. I'm going to try the last one here. And that puts us here. I should be able to come up this way to go back. And that takes us back up to here. Now I want to say the path through is it no? It's either number 2 or number 3. I can't remember which it is. From the looks of it, it is number 2. Because 2 should be the one that takes you further in. Now is it the doorway? Yeah, that loops back through. This is actually the way you need to go. So before I do that, come this way, open a door, and treasure. Boonring Blade. Do I have anyone? I don't think I have anyone that can equip it, actually. It's throwing weapon. Thief and Freelancer, the only 2 we have right now that can equip it. So if Ferris ever needs to go back to Thief, that is a good back row attack, because it's a thrown weapon. Nice to have on hand. Oops. Alright, so since I don't want to go forward just yet, we'll go back this way. And this is actually the 3rd door. All 3 of those doors are basically one way, because there's nothing you can do if you go back down except leave by going down the far left. So, hello, Defeater and Poltergeist. I mean, that works. I tried to heal him, but he just died. Something my dad actually made a joke about in Final Fantasy XI. He was healing the skeleton, trying to save him, and he just died for it. My dad was a bit of a goofball, but it was always fun playing games with him. My whole family played games, actually. I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream before, or on stream, on camera, whatever. my entire family played Final Fantasy XI, so... Like, all of us did. And we even had it where it was basically a group affair. We all would hop on and do parties together, or do, like, BCNMs and stuff together. And oftentimes, whenever we were leveling lower jobs, because this was before Trust's been reduced to 11, whenever we needed help with power leveling, Dad was usually right there, because he didn't really do much. He enjoyed just watching over us. Anyway, back to the game at hand. Save point. Now, this doesn't mean there's a boss right through this door. The boss is actually quite a bit further away. Not like super far away, but it's far enough that if you want to get there full health, the recommendation is to A, have someone with Scram, and B, ensure that you don't... that you've already cleared the rooms, basically. Is what I'm getting at. Terribly, but I'm getting at it. I really should be switching rods. In fact, I probably need to go ahead and equip the Frost Rod, because outside of the one enemy who isn't, it was at the top, outside of the one enemy who is immune to or heals from ice, which is also immune to frost and thunder anyway. Yeah. Make sure you flip that switch. At least if you're trying to get to that treasure chest. That switch opens this bridge. This room's a little annoying. Let's see here. Flip this switch. That switch. Now, this switch is how you get back. If you do that, though, you have to go through the entire room again, and that means from this point you would have to leave the room and come back, and it resets everything. But first, I want to go ahead and get this treasure chest. And I think I actually have enough MP, so I don't even need to go back at this point. This particular battle set is guaranteed to get you motor traps. There's 3 of them in this group. Oh, there's only 2. There's only 2. For the fun of it, I could have somebody use lightning, but this would be terrible. Probably gonna do it anyway. You know what? You know what? Let's have some fun. Oh, it killed it, okay. Yeah, they do have to survive it. That's why you have to use Thunder 1, basically. It does make it a little more difficult if you're too strong before you want, if you want to trigger it, but that's fine. Okay, we get an elixir, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about doing that. We're just going to come right here. I'm actually going to do a quick save here, just to save some time about leaving. And yeah, we're actually doing pretty good on MP. So let's go ahead and go forward. Hey, Queen Karnak, what's she doing here?
You shall pay for interfering with my revival.
Meet Liquid Flame. This boss can be a wake-up call if you are not prepared. So having a Berserk guy is gonna make this very interesting. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so, first thing, he's not always weak to ice, but being a fire enemy, he is very weak to ice when he is weak to ice. Anytime he takes damage, he changes forms. In this form in particular, he heals himself. I can't remember what form is weak to ice at what times, so I'm just gonna hit him. He's weak to ice there, good. He casts Magnet, which pulls people from the front row. I better wait. Let's see what he does. He changes Blaze and changes form. He goes to Hand form. Hand form, I think, is when he's immune to ice, yeah. Okay. I didn't need Cura, I don't think, but it'll be okay. So I actually want Bartz to punch him now. When he does that, he casts Fire on a single target. So normally this would involve wasting turns until you can get to your healer. That's where I'm very, very happy that I don't have to do that. I can actually choose. And you missed. Oh, that's right. The tornado is actually resistant to for evasive, isn't it? I don't remember. Each form has a different major status effect. Like the liquid flame is the strongest physically. Like for attack, even though he does blaze, so this doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's a fun boss fight though. It's not a super difficult boss fight, but it's a relatively difficult boss fight. Okay, there we go. If you are not prepared, that boss fight is definitely interesting. Now, of course, there is an easier way to do that, and I may or may not be showing that off later. But for defeating that particular form, we get a flame bow. He actually drops something different depending on what form he dies in. But we got the flame bow, and I actually like having the flame bow, so I'm not going to argue with that. Queen Karnak. I was being controlled by something. A creature of pure evil. It desires to envelop everything in darkness. Your Highness, the crystals, it's not just the machines that are destroying them. Something evil is using their power to resurrect itself. Please, save the fire crystal. It's in the room just through that pipe. So, you have a moment. You can go back and heal and do all that before you go through here. I do recommend, I'm going to quick save here. I am not going to quick save throughout this entire next segment because this entire next segment is timed. So, here we go. You know, spoiler alert, this is going to be timed. That's all I'm saying. You'll figure out why in a moment. The fire crystal.
Good, it's still intact. Garloff?
We won't let you touch the crystal, werewolf.
Stand down. I'm not your enemy.
I'm not so sure about that.
Garloff, say something. What's wrong?
You know me?
Can't remember a thing.
What blazes am I?
You there! What have you done? Seeing that much power from the crystal will smash it to smithereens!
And this makes 3. One more. The seal is broken. Well, that guard just vanished. It's no good. Switch is busted.
Garloff, I'll hold this back. You folks escape. Now we have one chance left. See, Earth Crystal. Go! Once the crystal shatters, the whole room will go up in flames. Get out of here, and Protect the last crystal with your lives!
Werewolf! We have to help him.
Werewolf, you're our only hope.
Poor werewolf. Ow. Poor us. Now, if you need healing, that pot's actually able to heal us, although we're not going to be able to use it immediately because cutscene. But that pot has healing water in it. The flames are dying. The fire crystal must have lost its power. Yeah. The crystal shattered. Where's the werewolf? He probably got trapped in the fire. Couldn't get out. Trapped? Trapped. We have to hurry. This castle was held together by the power of the fire crystal. That sounds like a terrible, terrible building plan. Hold up. So, now that the crystal's gone, the castle's gonna blow? Exactly. We have no time to lose. So, your characters automatically run past the healing pot. Time until Karnak Castle explodes. 10 minutes. So, you can actually save your game there if you want. We're just going to quickly heal up. And I'm not going to go for 100%. You can get every chest in this time frame. It is nearly impossible, but it's not. If you have good at RNG and know the map well enough and are good at movement, the last one I'm definitely not. Monsters. Okay. The Gigas is a monster that would be important if I was doing something, but I'm not. So we're just going to destroy him. Which does actually kind of suck because it's going to be a little bit before I can get what I can get from him. Again, I'll get into that later. But it'll be okay. I don't have time to deal with that right now. This battle is relatively easy. It's just a time waster. Actually, since I have ice equipped, let's do that. Right. Now those chests are not that important to be honest with you, but there is a couple of chests that I need to get. Most of these chests are just money, so I'm not really that worried about them. If I can get them later, I will. These are not the battles I want to be fighting. This is what I meant about good RNG, by the way. This battle is bad RNG. This battle is horrid RNG, actually. Fortunately, having the menu open does stop the timer. Alright, here. I need to... You can just leave if you want to, but I need to... Really? I don't know if that's good RNG or bad RNG. I need to go this way. I need... Not this chest, not that chest either. Oh, I need to go upstairs, don't I? Yes, okay. Trying to remember the order I go. I guess while I'm here at monsters. Gigas. He counters with the arrow. It's not a guarantee, I don't think, but he counters a lot of stuff. Yeah, see, he didn't counter that time, so... He Counters that with arrow, and then Bart should finish him. So we have 8 minutes left. Goliath tonic, and I got an elixir out of that. Yeah, elixirs are also nice. That chest I think is just money. The important chest is this way. The first of the many important chests is this way. So down, then back up, then down again. There we go, monster chest. This monster chest actually has a Gigas as well as a sorcerer and a dog. That era is, it's gonna be, I'm kind of sad that I'm missing that, but it's fine. Ain't worried about it. We will get it later. And spoiler alert, the arrow and era are blue magics, and you have to learn them from monsters, and I'll explain how that works when I actually go to Blue Mage. Now, this also means that there's going to be a blue spell that I'm not going to be able to get. Again, I'll get into that in a minute. Because it's also during this sequence. That was a bad thing to do. I should not have gone for that rod hit. Elven Mantle. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and quickly equip this on there. Thankfully, the time is not going. The time in the other versions of the game, all the previous versions, the time would still be going in the menu, so quick menuing is also required. But thankfully for the Pixel Remaster, they are a lot more lenient as far as when the timer is moving. And I backed up and I shouldn't. Oh my god. You know what, Scram? I don't feel like fighting these guys right now. Thank you. See, and like in the regular versions, the time would be ticking while you're staring at the escape sign or something like that too. That's one of the reasons why this is a lot more lenient. I thought it might have been. You keep casting that and making me sad that I didn't switch someone to Blue Mage. I know, let me through. Thank you. I'll get that one in a minute. Now. I make bad decisions, okay? Monster in a box. This one's not as important as the other one, but still important because I, want to get these treasures. I know you were going to target the back one. I want to use Berserker, at least for a little bit. I never use Berserker. I honestly never use Berserker. I don't think anyone really ever uses it. It's pretty powerful, though. Like, got quite a bit of strength behind it. I think it's because axes are generally really bad weapons. Just overall, it doesn't really matter how much damage they do because of how variant they are. Go ahead and grab this one. It was monsters, I thought so. Yalop has almost gotten White Mage to the point where I needed it. So that's good. Wait, where am I going? Oh my lord, I have messed up. Okay, fortunately we still got 5 minutes. That's gonna run from us. Or I can prolong it and kill it. Actually, may have taken less time than it took to do escape, which is funny. Alright, notice the fires are going here too. And if you leave him by himself, he flees. That's important to note. Lynn is out of MP. Isuna, the spell Isuna, very nice to have. We're just gonna really cure a couple of times. Don't worry about the MP, I'll take care of that in a minute. Alright, monsters. And just 2 decks and a sorcerer. Again, nothing too bad here, just got enough to do one AoE Blizzard, let's do that. But of course. Well, that was interesting. Lightning scroll. Not really that important, but we're taking it anyway. Alright, so real quick, like... we have enough elixirs. We're just gonna pop 1 and pop 2. Alright, and we're gonna use the potions that I've got to make sure. Okay, yeah. Alright, out we go. And how long we got? 3 minutes. That's 3.5 minutes. That's not too bad. Alright. Well, we're home free, but this Sergeant was oddly faster than us. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to blow away these dogs and make that guy run, right? It's probably the fastest way to deal with it. I'm just setting up, don't mind me. Might be because I know something. That's if Bartz doesn't kill him. No, he didn't. This guy... he's no ordinary soldier. Show us your true form! You wish to know my true identity? I'm the famed bounty hunter, Ironclaw! Morph! Now we have our proper boss fight. It's not that big of a boss fight, but it's a boss fight nonetheless. This guy is just a nuisance. They didn't think this was gonna work. He's not that strong. He just has a fairly decent, respectable physical attack, and he has a well. He died in 2 hits. He also has a attack that if you want to learn your blue magic early, you have to have enough time to fight him and let him use it, and it's not really that worth it, honestly. But it's an attack that when used, it's actually quite powerful. It's kind of annoying to be hit with. Anyway, castle blew up, we were far enough away somehow, and 3 of those crystal shards went to us, and it looked like the rest of them blew past us. So, I'll have to find them later. Crystal shards. Will you lend us your power as well? Resting within the shard of warrior spirit, Beastmaster. Resting within the shard of warrior spirit, Geomancer. And you know the drill by now. Ninja. So yeah, we have 3 new jobs. And I do have some things lined up for that. So what are we gonna do the rest of this? So it blew a hole in this wall, but managed to not hurt us when we were the same distance away from the wall. Best not think about it. So we got some new jobs, and one of those is my main from Final Fantasy XI, Beastmaster. We're just gonna quickly go Beastmaster White Mage, as that seems a little average, like what I usually do. Beastmaster White Mage is amazing. Because we need Beastmaster's skills later. Also, what other job we got? It was Ninja East. East it was. Well, then in that case, Bart's has been Berserker long enough. Where did it go? There it is. We're going to Ninja. And Ninja starts with throw. I'm gonna actually go focus. Yeah, that sounds good. And Ninja can also use the Moon Ring Blade. Now, it's not gonna help that much, but as far as back row attack, because Bart's is in the front row, but it still has the second highest attack power in my weapons. Oddly enough, I think I have Geomancer as Bart's as well. Not actually sure why I did that. I'll switch to Geomancer later. As a whenever I know it will be. Actually, it'll be probably more useful here, won't it? Why didn't I have that as? I guess because I was trying to do Red Mage. You know, I think I'm going to swap out for you. Yes. And Spellblade's not going to help that much. Magic Shell's not going to help that much, but we'll have Scram on there for the purpose of survival. And Geomancer uses Bells. Bells are also back row attacks, but that's not going to matter that much. Formation, we need to the back row. So that's the way we're going to go now. Actually, if that's the case, however, you need to take that off. You need to put that on. And yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, all of that's done. Let's go into town once more. And there is a reason for it. Crystals have shattered and the darkness taken over the world. It's worse than a nightmare. Yeah, kind of. There's a third person in here now. And this person actually sells weapons based on... Well, he sells a spear, which is a little weird. But he sells weapons based on the new jobs you got. Unfortunately, though, those weapons suck, so we're just going to keep going. I just wanted to show that off. Is there anything else important? Caster some explode. I nearly jumped out of my skin. Professor said machines is what broke the crystal? Unbelievable. Well, not exactly. Crystal's gone. When the crowd still blew up, the explosion knocked down the wall, blocking the way to the library of the ancients. Queen Karnak collapsed in the fire-powered ship. She was taken to the second floor of the inn to the rest. And Sid's grandson Mid is over at this library of age. He's even more crazy about learning than Sid is. That seems weird. Professor Sid headed to the fire-powered ship. Weapons and armor from Jakol are known for their outstanding strength. An adventure from Jakol, but the road south of the library, well, it's not blocked anymore, so... Hey, you hold still. Fire's getting weaker, burr. The crystal gone, the fire-powered ship is nothing more than a hunk of junk. Also, we didn't do this. Not too bad. Getting better, getting better. Alright, nothing up here. said Sid went to the fire-powered ship. I guess we can stop by the fire-powered ship and see. I said, if only I'd never made those infernal machines. Everything. All of this is my fault. If it weren't for me. Well... Sid. Professor. Must be tough for him. So now think if you talk to him, he says Professor Sid's upstairs. Yeah, he looks like he's been distraught, he lost his best friend or something. And you can come up here and talk to him. Sid, leave me alone. If only I hadn't made that infernal machine. Professor, it wasn't your fault. Please, just let me be. So Sid is understandably depressed because he feels that it was his fault. And, you know, yes and no. It's, yes, he probably shouldn't have built machines to amplify the power of the world's life source, but it's not all his fault, as we are discovering. So, alright, we have the catch command. As Beastmaster, it's kind of pointless, actually. Throw command is great, but it, for all its high damage, it also ends up losing items. Basically, you actually do throw them. Designed to work with shurikens. Trying to think of... well, the zoo probably would have been okay to catch, but I don't remember what it does. Desert tiles. These desert tiles are host to a very, very powerful enemy. Thankfully, this is a beach tile, not a desert tile. I was about to panic. Okay, it died. I catch you yet? Maybe still too strong. Okay. Gaia. So Gaia's effect is that it uses an ability based on your terrain. And this particular terrain is beach, so it uses tsunami. There are 4 abilities, I believe, per tile that are... okay, I made it. That are able to be drawn. It's either... it's like 3 or 4. And this is the Library of the Ancients. The basement stacks have been overrun by monsters. Yeah, Mid? That's Professor Sid's grandson, you know. Yeah, none of us have the faintest idea where Mid's run off to. Mid mentioned something about looking for a book. I haven't seen him since then. This is the Library of the Ancients, an archive of old texts. Why, you should be reading right now. Also, healing pot. Some books in the basement have been possessed by monsters. Such a shame. According to one of our texts, long ago the crystals were much more powerful than they are today. Oh, after learning that, Professor Sid created machines to increase the power of the crystals to how it once was. This is the book I'm after. Far to the south of here is the village of Jakol. They've excavated all sorts of precious items from the ruins there. I feel like there's something quite important written in these pages. Oh wait. 30 years ago, a monster called Byblos appeared near the Wind Shrine. It was eventually sealed away beneath this library. Byblos, Byblos, either way you want to pronounce it. This is the library's oldest tome. However, half of its pages have been lost, so we don't really know what it's about. Huh? And Bart's can't read it. Kind of figure that Bart's can't read, but, you know, that's beside the point. A long time ago, Ifrit would burn the possessed books for us. Blue Mage's journey. Finally started learning monster skills. Arrow, level 5 death. Traveler's journal. I'll give the strange staff I found to that man from Tycoon. We only want to burn books that are possessed. We don't know which ones those are. Have you ever tried just examining them? If the book attacks you, it's possessed. Oh yeah, Gaia's good through here because of that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of when I saw my level earlier. That's level 5 death, by the way. That's fine. I actually quick saved it, or well, actually that was an autosave, so it saved it for me. Thank you, game, for looking out for me when I forgot to look out for myself. So yeah, that's... Page 64 is terrifying because of its ability to do that. Oh, it actually knew it was going to kill it because it pulled away my menu. That's really funny. I catch you? I can't catch you, can I? Oh, you're dead now anyway, so... Yeah, page 64 is horrifying. And it is a normal random enemy in a moment. I've never seen that character get stuck there before. So, there's a basement here. Where there's a basement, there's a RPG quest. You just step on tiles, seemingly random tiles, and things happen. And then that pushes back and we go down further. Welcome to the Library of the Ancients proper. This is when it actually starts becoming a dungeon. And we start running into enemies. If it starts with page 32, I'm scared. Oh, page 32 has era. Okay. I'm suddenly not so sad that I couldn't get it from the Gigas. What would be the best way of doing this? If that killed it. Okay. Page 64. Die. Oh wait, he's not dead yet. Oh no, it did kill him. Okay. So, I was about to say something as I entered the room, and then it didn't let me enter the room. I'm sad. Oh no, that ain't good. Why are you not dying to the fire thing? Oh, it's this book. Yeah, that page isn't so bad. 128 is not so bad. I just throw my bell at it. Oh well. It died before the bell could hit it. So if we go through here... None shall pass! Yeah, and it just won't let you pass. Okay. Well, let's come this way. You can actually see the doorway there to hint you that you can come this way. Oh, this is not a battle I wanted to start with. Die. There's another one. You die too. There's another one. Why is there another one? No, stop it. I forgot this was a triple, page 64. I have a book. What do you have equipped? Yes. Okay.
I am a fruit. For many years I have existed, sealed with the pages of this book. Only those who can withstand my flames will be granted the privilege of summoning me.
And from out of the book rises a Freet. He is story-based, so he's not as hard as Shiva, actually. But he does have Paralyze as one of his major attacks. That's annoying. Proving me wrong, are you? Proving me wrong. Alright. Raise on Bart's, but first, you can't assume. Why am I raising on? Oh my god, that was stupid. I even looked at it and saw, hey, I can't. Right. Wait, it still did confuse. Oh, really? That does confuse. Yeah, you stay confused. Even if it heals you, you stay confused. You don't have to impede. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you just heal yourself. Fine, that's fine for you. Go ahead and do that. Stay there and heal yourself. That is fine. Alright, so Ferris is going to switch into utility. I'm ready for this, because we're about to unleash heck. Good there, alright. What? You missed. I'm disappointed in you.
Enough! You've proven your worth. I shall grant you the use of my powers.
And Bart's mastered smoking, Galoff mastered calm. And there is the flame scroll. Nice. Receive the summon monster Ifrit. Now, I still don't have a summoner at the moment, so I can't make use of that. But, you know, Ifrit was said to know how to burn books. I have a feeling that Mr. Bookcase isn't going to get our way anymore. Yeah, Ifrit, sorry, sir. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's two paths here. I think I'll go this way first. 128. Okay, the one that starts at 128. What is that? And that is slow. Right, it's that one. Right, it's that one. Which is still a good thing, it kind of. I just didn't want it right this moment. Alright, and we get Ninja Suit, which is a great armor for our ninja. Increases agility, increases defense, so. And I think that actually lets me... do you equip it? Yes, well, kind of. And your defense goes down, you can keep the silver plate. Alright, let's go. Oh, no. Okay, it's not the one I was afraid it was. But I have a feeling... Oh, please don't tell me this is going to happen in a one. Nope, okay, we're going that way. Alright. This goes nowhere. Oh wait, I see a treasure chest down there. I don't know why I wasn't doing this earlier, except for the fact that this is page 64 terrifies me. Wait, is this the one that cycles back to 64? Yes, it is. Phoenix down. Simple. Oh, when is that an MP again? Okay. That's not good. You know, I could have sworn Gaia was supposed to use more than one ability, but it's only using one ability. Not sure how I feel about that. Oh. Yeah, I'll use the infested. Ah, here we are. Probably shouldn't have used that, but oh well. So we turned up. Ah. Okay. Well. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll just keep with our current party. Is that Mid? Stay on your toes. I got a bad feeling about this place. Biblos, the thing they were talking about, and of course it starts with web. I forgot about that. Alright, so Biblos has a couple of things. He reacts to what you hit him with. I don't have a summoner, so I can't show his reaction to Ifrit, but just know that he has a reaction to Ifrit. Does it actually work on that? I don't remember. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Okay. Gigas Fascius, which doesn't do much except for damage to him. I'm going to switch rods. No, wait. Oh, there's another button. That was not the button I meant to hit. He's already entered the state where he's casting Protect. Oh, this damage. This damage is so high to him. That's what happens when you're slightly over-leveled. Actually, I'm slightly under-leveled to what I normally am, to be honest with you. I usually enter here at like 19 or so. Okay, it's this button. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Not the thunder rod. The flame rod. Thank you. He's not weak to lightning. He's weak to fire. He's a bulk. Now hitting with fire spells is supposed to do something. I think that may have killed him.
This is the end, but only for me. Very soon, the Master's seal will be blown wide open.
Yeah, he's supposed to hit you with something if you hit him with fire. And Ferris mastered Gaia. That's really the biggest thing I wanted Geomancer for. Probably going to switch back now. Geomancer does get a couple other kinda helpful abilities, but they're passives that are only really helpful for map navigation. So we're going to change Ferris back to Sorcerer for now. Well, the Sorcerer just ignite. It's actually called Sorcerer in the PlayStation version. And we're going to equip Gaia as a backup ability. So, I don't know why I had that on Bart's. I actually have no clue why I had that on Bart's. It's such a weird thing. Anywho. Huh? I told you not to bother me when I'm reading. Don't tell me you were engrossed in that book the whole time. What whole time? Now that you mention it, I did hear some rustling behind me. Was that you?
You gotta be kidding. A strange bird, this one.
Whatever. Guess it's bad time to get back, huh? You guys coming or what? I know a shortcut. And we just knocked a guy off of a ladder to get out. Mid, there you are. Mid, you're alright. Thank you for finding Mid. Thank goodness you're safe. Huh? You saved me? I don't know what I need to be saved from, but it was nice of y'all the same. Oh yeah, look at this. I found the most amazing book. Check it out. I bet with this method we get the firepower shit moving. Gotta tell Grandpa Sid about it right away. Sid? Oh, you know him? He's my grandfather. Grandpa's so awesome. He gets absorbed in his research. He's unstoppable. He never gives up until he's found the solution.
Maybe that's how he was in the past.
Now, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
That is not the voice I was trying to do. I went Galoff there for a moment.
I'm just saying. He's sure acting like he's given up now.
What? He would never do that. Takes the book and storms off. Wait, Mid! And we storm off after him. Kind of. It just parks us right here. Also, I'm still wounded. I'm going back to heal. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. I don't really think there's too much for me to show off unless I end up being able to show off something from the Karnok escape sequence, but it's hard getting anything done under a time limit like that. And I really don't think anything's worth showing off. The Iron Claw uses an ability called Death Claw, and it's not that important, really. Yeah, it can help, and you can't get it for a while, but it's really not worth it. Unless you're doing a Blue Mage only run, in which case it's absolutely worth it, but challenge runs are a whole other story. But I'm trying to think, do I really want to do the grind? I don't really know if I could do the ability point grinding. Actually, let's science something. How's the ability points over here? Science! Oh, Mythal Dragons. Interesting. Okay. Gaia. What's the force move? Branch Arrow. That was not worth it. I may switch Learnin to a sword if I do decide to do some grinding. Ow, that actually hurt. Beef swirl. Okay, it's not really that great, but it looks cool. 2 ability points. That might be worth it. I can also farm turtle shells, though, which is actually a good thing. You know what? I may do a little bit of ability point grinding here. Kind of also level grinding, but not really. Until next time, folks, we're gonna end up following Mid up to Sid and watch Mid throw a book at Sid, probably. At least that's what it looks like you grabbed the book for. But until then, we hope to see you again. Later!